All right, welcome to my YouTube channel, Joseph Philip, and my website is iamjosephphilip.com. And in today's video, I will be sharing with you one of the reasons why you are not making sales in your business. Um, but before I get into that, I'm going to start with a brief story. Some years ago, 1999 to be precise, while I graduated from high school and Scott Secondary School here in Nigeria, I went back to school to check my results. And when I got to the school, one of my colleagues said there's only about 9 people out of about 160 of us, 160 or 162 there, but I can't remember the exact word, that wrote the exams that passed. They said nine. I can't remember if it's a he or she now. 9 people out of about 160 plus or 162 passed English language. I was scared. And the reason why, one of the reasons, or let me say the major reason why I was scared was because I think some months earlier, or maybe, yeah, maybe some months earlier, we had written the test. And for those of us that were in the high level state and we were going to write our final high school exam, I failed that test, if I can remember very well. So naturally, I was scared that, wow, so I'm going to fail this exam. I thought so. So with the fear in me, I went to the principal's office, the head of the school's office. I met the secretary, and the secretary asked for my examination number. I gave it to her while my heart was still beating. And she went into the principal's office, and after some time, came out laughing and giving my result. And lo and behold, I passed English. I had a C6. That's a grade level for us in Nigeria. That's the lowest credit level you can have. And I was shocked because while there in the high school, the English teacher that taught us actually did well. And one of the things he did was teaching us how to use big English or big grammar, kind of. That was what he taught us how to do, how to use. So if you were studying, if you were a student and you did not know how to use big grammar, you were, considered as not too good. Even that was, I think that was the mindset that we then had. Almost everybody that were students then had that they need to know how to speak good English, how to use big grammar in order to ensure that you sound polished and you sound educated. But I want to tell you this right now that if this is the way you have been messaging your customers, you have been talking to your prospects, I can tell you this is one of the reasons why you're not making sales. It's very, very simple. Let me put it this way. Even if your industry is filled with technical jargon, you have a whole lot of terms, words that are specific to your industry. You need to be able to break it down to a level where your prospects can understand. And mind you, your prospects have different levels of awareness. They have different levels of awareness. They don't, many of them might not know what you are saying as at that time. So if you continue to bamboozle, see that word, bamboozle, you continue to bamboozle them, continue to churn out those words, those technical words, those big words, in order to sound convincing, in order to sound as if, yes, you are very, very articulate, you are very good. I can tell you that you end up confusing them rather than persuading them to buy or to get what you have, or purchase any of your products or your services. So the bottom line of what I'm trying to pass out is this: understand the language of your prospects. Speak to them in a manner they can understand. And from my own research over the years, I've discovered that while communicating, if you should with your prospects, you should communicate at a level that in simple terms. Look, you don't need to use big grammar, big words, or there are people who have to dash for a dictionary and start checking the meaning. No, the minutes or the time you have to capture the attention of the audience is very, very little. To be very kind, is very, very little. So you need to do all you can to ensure that you capture the attention as at that time and you speak to them in a language that they can understand. And speaking to them in a language that they can understand also entails you understanding your target market. In the description in this video, there's a link to a video that talks about how to identify your customers, your target market. Once you are able to identify your target market properly, you know the language, you know their fears, you know their dreams, their aspirations, their frustrations, their desires, their wants, their hopes, their needs, then you will be able to understand what is going on in their mind and simply retell those things that are going on in their mind. So it's not about big English. We very candidly see it. It's not about sounding very, very Englishian. Does that word exist? No, it doesn't. I just made it up. No, it doesn't have to. You don't have to sound so. Some people will even say you have to sound very, very professional. I'm not against being professional, but you need to break down the language of your professionalism into a level that your audience, your prospects can understand. That is, it's not about you. It's not about you showing people that you can say this, you can say that. No, it's not about you. It's about being able to identify and speak the language that your prospects can understand. Once you're able to do this and retell the conversations that are going on in their heads, then I can tell you, you already have them sold. So that's it for today. If you love this video, click subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, if it is on Facebook, like, share, and so that the algorithm can so that the system, you know, that may not use the technical term, so that YouTube or Facebook can show to more people. Yes, that's just breaking down the algorithm. So that Facebook or YouTube can show it to, or wherever platform you're watching this on, can show it to more people so that they can also benefit from this video. So thanks and bye for now. Catch you in the next video. Bye.